what I'm about to say may earn me a large amount of dislike from people. Not as much dislike as I may have gotten it if I said it way back in 2013, but I know I have negative feelings towards a movie that I'm sure a lot of people like, and a lot of people still like. I hate the Lego Movie. You probably knew I was going to say that because it's on the title, but I hate the Lego Movie. I can't stand it. I cannot. I know why people like it. I've heard reasons why people like it, because, it's logically damned, or it's just having fun. No. No! You're wrong, people who said that. And people saying how it could have been another big toy commercial. It is a big toy commercial! It exists to sell Legos, I'm not usually a hater on Legos. Like everyone else who likes the movie, I like Legos. I didn't, build a lot of stuff, I'm not into that, but I understand the creativity. I love the little figures. I love Legos. I love the video games. I still do. I was kind of concerned when I heard them talking, but they're still very, very fun to hear big Hollywood voices coming out of those little Legos. And I don't hate it because I think Legos for kids, because I don't. I know a lot of people play with Legos. I just think I was really excited for this movie when I saw the trailer. It looks very funny, and you know that one scene that everybody laughed at when, the construction guy falls in there, it's like, hey, it's Batman! Can you build this out of orange? Then Batman's like, I only work in black. And sometimes, very, very dark gray. Yeah, that's not in the movie. He says that line, but in later scene, completely out of context, it wasn't nearly as funny as it is in the trailer. Marketing scheme! So what do I hate about it? Well, the story is a big cliche. It's made of everything popular in Hollywood. Like, the Chosen One. It doesn't make fun of those, it just has them. The Chosen One, evil overlord, a group of freedom fighters, the wise old man. Actually, I felt The Matrix was mostly being ripped off with this. I felt a lot of Matrix stuff in it. And the only good thing that I like about this movie is that it introduced me to Chris Pratt, who is better in every other movie that he's been in. Like, you got Emmett, who's this, fun, optimistic little guy, but he gets really annoying, I feel. I mean, he doesn't really seem to feel any of the massive emergency that's going on, so how are you supposed to worry about it? They have Morgan Freeman playing every single Morgan Freeman character that's ever been created. It's just Morpheus played by Morgan Freeman, which would have been actually very interesting, but I don't think he would have done nearly as good a job as Lawrence Fishburne, yeah. Oh, if he was the... Nah, then you have the fucking Will Ferrell. I love Will Ferrell, but this is not the right role for him. Just because he did good in Megamind, who was a comedic supervillain that the movie focused on, doesn't mean he did a good job as just a generic movie villain. Liam Neeson should have been the villain in this. He could have voiced Lord Business. Instead, he plays Will Ferrell's bitch that just blends into the background. He doesn't do anything important. And I just found all the running gags really annoying. And there's a part near the end where it tries to get really emotional. And there's that live action bit that it goes like, grrr. And I didn't go to the movie to see it. I wanted to see an animated comedy, not super emotional. Like, I know a lot of animated comedy movies these days have, really emotional scenes, but this one, takes up the entire end. Almost, half of the third act is just the big, emotional, he's self-sacrificing, rah, rah, rah. Oh, and Batman. Oh, what did they do to you, Batman? Batman sucks in this. He really sucks. You better throw away everything you love and know about Batman, because it's going to be shitted on throughout this entire thing. Like, they make them like this big, ooh, obnoxious jerk, I'm Batman, I can do whatever I want. There are tons more good comedic Batmans out there than this. Then there's all the Lego cameos, which they don't really exploit as much as they could. They just have that one scene when they're all meeting, and then they're all done. And then, like, the scene where the love interest, Wild Style, or as I like to call her, Lego Trinity, busts them out and frees them for the first time. It's incredible. It's like scene for scene rip-off on a Keanu Reeves movie, not The Matrix. It's called, like, Johnny Tremaine, or Meet Johnny, it's in the future. He's like this, cybernetic drug dealer. It's cool. But it was amazing. Like, they're not references. They're just ripping off scenes from good movies that most people haven't heard of, and it's evil. It's corporately evil. This movie is evil. Damn, this sucks. And the fact that so many people love it, it hurts. And I'm not saying you're stupid if you like this movie. There's a lot of friends I really like who enjoy this movie, and I don't blame them. I just don't like it. I mean, I'm on YouTube. I should be able to share my own opinions. God's sake, so I'm sorry. I mean, I'd rather watch Food Fight. Yeah. I saw Food Fight, and I found it much more enjoyable than this Lego movie. It's funny. I actually found Food Fight funny, and I wasn't comparing it to Lego movie the whole time. I just found it more enjoyable. But I mean, a lot of people love that movie. You know, for how bad it is. But you know, it's a highly grossing animated film. Oh. I cannot explain to you how sick I was listening to people on live television go on about how this movie deserves an Oscar. The Lego movie does not deserve an Oscar. I'm ashamed that they even did a live show of Everything Is Awesome. Hey, moron! Morons! There's not that many lyrics! You cannot notice that? In the end credits, they just throw in a random rap in the middle. That's how short the song is. You can't do a whole lot of show on that, you idiot. Stupid. Hollywood fucking stupid. Oh, can't wait for 2017 for the sequel. Yeah, they announced they're making a sequel. So I hope this movie doesn't go down in history. I really don't like it. I don't like it. And I know I can't like everything. I guess I've held this stuff in me for a very long time, and I just need to get it out so I can make peace with it. And who knows, maybe after I've seen this video for myself and seen how angry it made me, I watch the Lego movie again. And maybe I'll enjoy it. Maybe it's not as bad as because you know, it's been a while, but I saw it fucking twice. I just think it's a really terrible movie. I think there's been a lot of movies that actually deserve Oscars. Oh, and the makers of this movie have been real obnoxious about this. How proud they are of the movie, how the sequel's coming, how they're honored that so many fans loved it. I don't love it! And I'm sure I'm not the only one. On a closing note, if I may quote an action done by Chris Pratt in a much better Chris Pratt movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I have no idea how this machine works, huh? Well, yeah, those are my thoughts on the Lego movie. Jesus! Well, bye.